Bhagavad Gita chapter 3 text 4. Na karmanam manarambhan nais karmam purusosnute na kasanyasana deva siddhim samadhikachati. Not by merely abstaining from work can one achieve freedom from reaction, nor by renunciation alone can one obtain perfection. So now Krishna answers to Arjuna basically that which is better, work in the like acting in God consciousness or renouncing the action. He's explaining that nothing comes without action in that sense. Just by abstaining from the work, that doesn't burn the karma, and renunciation doesn't mean to the like a siddhim doesn't lead to the perfection. So when we are doing the material actions, we are creating the karma, and if we just stop acting and try to blank the mind without empty the mind, that may bring us on the sattva, which means that it may bring the mind in a clear state for a while, but that doesn't burn the karma. It's a little bit like a water. If it's muddy, when it becomes still, all the mud goes to the bottom of the water, but it doesn't disappear. But when we do in the spiritual practice, example chanting Hare Krishna mantra, that will clear that mud, which means the consciousness is actually getting clear. When we just stop acting, the water gets still, but immediately when we pick up the action again, it starts to be, again the mud comes to the surface. So in that sense, just by trying to empty the mind and try not to get attached to anything material, that itself doesn't burn the karma. When we are doing it manually, we still have to do the spiritual practice in order to burn the karma. It may help us to focus on the spiritual practice when we practice that kind of state where we can actually make the mind clear and try to be and stop the action for a while. But then we should bring the spiritual practice in, otherwise it's just waste of time. Bhagavad Gita ki jai.